Here's what you missed on the Eras Tour Edinburgh Night 1. Before the show started, we got a brand new lyric collection merch run, which finally featured stationary Torture Poets Department themed, and I was very happy. Before anyone even took the stage, the Eras Tour became the highest grossing tour of all time officially. They also started selling some of the updated Eras Tour merch at the venue. Paramore took the stage and said, "Happy Pride Month!" Haley said, on behalf of Paramore, it is the greatest honor of their careers to play on this tour. And tonight's surprise song was Decode. There also isn't a lot of signal at the Scottish Gas Stadium, so there's going to be a couple things I missed, but if you were there tonight, you can let us know in the comments. Taylor opened the show with the blue and gold bodysuit for Lover. We got the black and gold blazer for the man, and it was the blue guitar for Lover. And she said the last time she had played in Scotland was 10 years ago. This was the wildest way to welcome a lass to the city. She also said the extraordinary electric Paramore. Castles crumbling, anyone? The screen during Lover also kind of glitched out with these black bars. It also kind of got rearranged a little bit differently. I'm not 100% if that is new, but if anyone was there, let me know in the comments. Got the salt and pepper dress for Fearless. This is not Taylor's version for 22. This kid got the 22 hat. It was very sweet. Cam's Like Ever was nay chance. Unfortunately, because of the live streams, I missed the entirety of her all too well speech. So if you were there, did she say anything cool? Let us know. We got the silver sequin gown for Speak Now, red snakes again for Reputation, because what else would it be? Did get the note change for Ready For It, and the triple note and Don't Blame Me. We got the green dress tonight for the sister set. During her Betty speech, she said something, I'm sure. During her Champagne Problem speech, we did once again get the seasonal mention. She said, which makes sense because that's a whole year of emotions and feelings. And while singing Champagne Problems, she did once again ask for help for somebody in the audience. You good? Okay. So if you were there, let us know in the comments. We're wishing them well, and I hope everything is okay. And according to Taylor Nation and somebody who was actually in the crowd, the Champagne Problems cheer time was 2 minutes and 13 seconds. It was a brand new pink lemonade set for 1989 with a yellow top and pink skirt. Blank space cheer was Scotland, and it was very loud. It was the white Vivienne Westwood necklace for But Daddy I Love Him. Y'all were extra loud for the bridge of The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Also, side note, shout out to Becca Jenkins on Instagram for coming through with a steady live stream towards the end of the show. The rest of the Swiftie community around the world thanks you for your service. If you and your friends see this girl, we love you. It was the all-white set for I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. The surprise songs tonight were unbelievably chaotic, and not just because of the mashup she did. On the guitar, we got a mashup of Would've, Could've, Should've and I Know Places. A mashup of the light blue Hearted album and the dark blue Hearted album in the blue dress for A Place Where the Flag is Blue. Interesting. We got an Errors Tour moment where she basically just stopped playing Would've, Could've, Should've because she got a cramp in her wrist. Also, someone needed help in the audience again, and she said, I'm gonna pause my concert until my fans get help, because I can do this all night. Again, we're sending love to anybody that needed help tonight. Because while she played her piano mashup of 'Tis the Damn Season and Daylight, somebody once again needed help. Genuinely hope everything is okay. We're sending love to all of you. We got the pink shirt for Lavender Haze, scallop dress for Midnight Rain, multicolored jacket for Karma. Travis was not there, so Karma is the guy on the screen. And that's basically what you missed for the Eras Tour Edinburgh Night 1. I will see you again tomorrow for Night 2. Here's what you missed on the Eras Tour Edinburgh Night 2. Paramore took the stage, and right after singing Forgiveness, Haley stopped the show because somebody needed help in the audience. I guess we're gonna start the show with me hoping that everything is okay once again. It seemed like it was, so I'm gonna hold on to that. I also broke the fourth wall and shouted out everyone watching on a live stream, and then dedicated tonight's surprise song Told You So to all of the Paramore fans watching on a live stream tonight. Taylor took the stage in the cotton candy pink and blue bodysuit for Lover. During Cruel Summer, we got a nice little note change in Not Dying. We got the silver jacket for the man, and she said, you're really out here making me feel like I get to play a concert for nearly 73,000 people. We got the pink guitar for Lover. She said that Edinburgh is one of her favorite places to be on tour, that somehow you guys crammed more people into the stadium tonight, broke the all-time attendance record for Murrayfield, beating yesterday's record. If you couldn't tell, the live streams were a little bit better tonight. She also once again said, you know how to make a lass feel welcome. The silver noodle dress returned for Fearless after 12 shows. Another 12. Weird. It was I Bet You Think About Me for 22. This amazing person with pink sunglasses got the 22 hat. Cam's Like Ever was Yawi Raj, which is basically like calling somebody crazy. During her All Too Well speech, she once again said that it was a huge mistake on her part not to come to Scotland for other tours, and that mistake will not be happening again. During the climax of All Too Well, she once again asked for help for the audience. Again, I'm hoping everything is okay. I know it sounds like it's happening a lot, but in a way, it's kind of nice to know that Mother is mothering and looking out for all of us in attendance. We got the blue dress for Speak Now. You already know it was red snakes for Reputation. We got literally all of the ad-libs for Ready For It, and the triple note in Squeak and Don't Blame Me. It was the berry dress for the sister set. And during her Betty speech, she talked about when writing folklore, she imagined herself wandering through the Scottish wilderness. And again, before the bridge, she asked for help for the audience, sending love and hoping everything is okay. We did not get the seasonal mention in her Champagne Problem speech, but she did once again sing the backup vocals before the bridge, and the cheer time was hovering right around 1 minute 30 seconds. We got a blue top with a purple skirt for 1989, which is the inverse of Lisboa. The blank space cheer was once again Scotland. We got the black necklace again for But Daddy I Love Him. But interestingly enough, Taylor came out in black gloves, which Taylor Nation was at the ready for with a tweet calling our attention to it. Now, it was like 9 degrees Celsius or 48 degrees Fahrenheit, makes sense because we don't want another repeat of the claw we got last night during the surprise set. Hopefully no more cramps in the cold. She once again asked for help during The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Again, I hope everything is okay. It also officially became a rain show during The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. And we got gold and black for I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. We got the orange dress for the surprise song, so you know tonight was unhinged when she decided that it was okay for her to play on the guitar a mashup of The Bolter and Getaway Car, which was unbelievable. And then we had to throw her in jail for what she played on the piano, which was a mashup of All of the Girls You've Loved Before and Crazier. Yeah, Crazier from the Hannah Montana movie. Not her thinking we wouldn't know this song. Monday we know everything, except what all this orange means. Side note, we still don't have a Taylor's version for Crazier yet, so if she's saving that song for Taylor Swift Taylor's version, we know the song was released in 2009, but she could have written it during debut promotion. And if that's true, then tonight she played a Reputation song and a debut song. Interesting. It was incredibly common in the music industry to have leftover songs be used for soundtrack songs instead of studio albums. I'm just saying. We got the purple orchid dress for Lavender Haze, European chevron for Midnight Rain, and the blue jacket for Karma. No Travis, so Karma is the guy on the screen. And that's basically what you missed for the Eras Tour Edinburgh Night 2. I will see you again tomorrow for the third and final night. Here's what you missed on the Eras Tour Edinburgh Night 3. Paramore took the stage where tonight's song was Bury the Castle. She said, "Hi, I'm Hayley Williams, Miss Williams if you're nasty," which is a Janet Jackson reference in case you don't know. Hayley also took a moment to talk to the crowd about how much of a privilege it is to be able to perform on the Eras Tour, and how amazing it is that Swifties pay such close attention to what Taylor makes and the quality of what she makes. And she said the band is so grateful that Taylor gave them 45 minutes to interact with us before the show. Taylor took the stage in the purple tassel bodysuit for Lover, which of course meant purple bluish blazer for the band. She was like, "Oh, this crowd's different." And that within the first song, you guys were trying to prove that you were the best crowd. Once again, she said, "Tonight, you're making me feel like I get to play a sold-out show to nearly 73,000 people in Edinburgh tonight." We got the pink guitar for Lover, where she applauded the crowd for being fully committed to the moment. And once again, you guys broke the highest attendance record for any show in all of Scotland. She said there was no possible way that they could have crammed more people into the stadium, and yet, y'all did. Also, apparently for some people around the globe, Taylor Swift became Taylor Swift Deluxe version on Spotify and Apple Music. Mine still says bonus track version on Apple Music and just Taylor Swift on Spotify. So if this has changed for anybody, let us know. Because if this is true, Swifties, it's time to be on red alert. I mean, not that we weren't already. I think we're clowning for like 500 things at the same time. But hey, here we are. We got Golden Fringe for Fearless. I Knew You Were Trouble for 22. And this very excited kid got the 22 hat. I mean, look at that face and how excited they were. Deserved. Cam's Like Ever was Bolt Ya Rocket, which basically means go away. In her All Too Well speech, Taylor talked about how the Eras Tour is much more fun than all of her other tours that she's done since she was 15. And her biggest regret is not coming to Scotland more. She also said that everyone on the Eras Tour has always dreamed of doing this. And when they pictured in the future the crowds that they'd be playing for, it looked like a crowd like this. Got the silver sequin gown for Speak Now, Red Snakes for Reputation, no note changing, ready for it. We did get the triple note and don't blame me. The cream dress returned for the sister set. During her Betty speech, she talked about how she's done a lot of costume changes on this tour, but never has she looked out onto the crowd and seen such a quick costume change from the crowd during the rain, which by the way, it officially was a rain show. Right before Betty ended, she did ask for help for somebody in the audience. It was very fast and seemed like it got resolved very quickly. And interestingly, during her Champagne Problem speech, we got something new. When talking about her music, she said, "If you write it, you should just put it out there." That all started with the Taylor's versions of her records. While writing Folklore and Evermore, she said, "I just want to show them all my work and see if they like it." She really wants us clowning for both Reputation Taylor's version and Taylor Swift Taylor's version at the same time. See, this is exactly what she does when she starts turning up the heat and starts building hype for something. And one of these days, very, very soon, we're going to figure out what that something is. The Champagne Problems cheer tonight was just under 1 minute and 30 seconds. We got a purple top and green skirt for 1989. Yes, we finally have confirmation that the green skirt exists. I don't care what anyone says, the day she comes out in all green is the day we need to be on red alert. Or I guess, green alert. Anyway, the blank space cheer was once again Scotland. We got the black gloves and black necklace again for But Daddy I Love Him. And very slyly during the bridge of Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, she asked for help for the audience, without so much as missing a beat. Once again, we are all hoping that everything is okay. She ended Female Rage the Musical with the all-silver set for I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Got the pink dress tonight for the surprise songs. And then on the guitar, even though I was not in the audience, she decided to play one of my favorites, It's Nice to Have a Friend, and mashed it up with Dorothea. Okay, one day I'll forgive her. Before she jumped onto the piano songs, she said she loves the surprise songs because she gets to have a one-on-one moment with her and the crowd, that these moments will never be replicated in this way. And she played a mashup of Haunted and Exile. Haunted stands, how you doing? The silver shirt returned for Lavender Haze. We got the Rorschach cutout dress for Midnight Rain. Magenta jacket for Karma. No Travis, so Karma is the guy on the screen. That's basically what you missed for the Eras Tour Edinburgh Night 3. I will see you again on Thursday for the Eras Tour Liverpool.